All right. Hello, everyone. I got a treat for you today. Not in the best condition, but we're gonna make do with what we got. We got the $1,000 Death Star, which is kind of crazy. Well, not exactly. It's 999, so we're not quite there, but close enough. See, 9,000 pieces. So in terms of like the piece count, we're not quite there, but I mean, based off what we see so far, it looks like it has a lot of big pieces. I wonder how many pictures there are. And here it is. Wow. It is flat, but I do like the design. It's kind of nice they did sort of a different direction. I think like in terms of displayability, I think it's definitely easier. You could probably hang it on the wall. It's seen a lot of leaks, so hopefully we get more of like an interior. Let me go to the next thing. Okay, here's the side. So it looks very tiled off, which is good. And of course, the laser dish is well done, and everything's actually in the same color this time. So that's always really nice. I'm sure you can move it too. The minifigs are pretty generic. I mean, half of them don't even have like leg printing, which is really a bummer. The Palpatine doesn't have printing. I will say though, the Hot Tub Trooper is by far the best fig out of any of these. I mean, he's got dual molded legs, so not much more you could ask for there. I mean, there's many other figs that could have gone dual mold, such as like the C3PO. Even like the purple Palpatine helper dude, forget what his name is. He doesn't even have leg printing, so I think that's really weird. So the minifig quality is just really lame, and no arm printing. So yeah, overall, I mean, the figs aren't really that good. A lot of them are just like recopies of each other. I'm sure like even the Luke minifig, the leg printing's kind of just gonna bleed in with the white, so probably not that good, but I'm really disappointed in these figs and they could use some arm printing. The Imperial Shuttle is actually quite nice. It definitely benefits from a lot of those newer pieces. Of course it is small, but I think you can fit a minifig. And I'm sure that piece is not printed, where almost every other set it was printed. So I think that's a little lazy on Lego's behalf, but what are you gonna do? I really like this shot quite a bit. I mean, granted, it all is all stickers pretty much. Oh, okay, so they just did like dots in the back. I saw the leaks a while ago, but I couldn't figure out how they did this. I think that's really impressive. I'm sure they put like a white rod through it for the star, so I quite like that. Vader's got the arm printing. The shuttle can fit, which I think's pretty cool, and the fig can fit in there. So well done there. The techniques look pretty good. Um, yeah, the classic duel between the two. Um, some nice snot going on. Benefits from those new kind of like cut slanted pieces. So I like that. Nothing too much there. 22 picks. I would think there'd be more. Okay, we got this section a little cramped, but in the movie it's pretty cramped as well. Those are probably all stickers, which again should be a print for something that's $999, so close to 1,000. But yeah, I mean the C3PO's got printing on the arm, but again, no dual mold, so that definitely sucks. Yeah, it's a pretty generic build, honestly. This part really makes me mad because the Dianoga is just an eyeball, like it's not actually a buildable creature, which I get here the full thing wouldn't fit, but at least have one where you could replace it with the eye or the whole thing. So I think that's pretty lazy. Of course, you can kind of have the trash compactor move, very similar to like the diorama. I know a lot of people are just saying it's like a bunch of dioramas just shoved together, so I would tend to agree with that. Um, but yeah, I'm curious if they changed the play feature, but probably the same, I'd have to imagine. Oh, okay, we get a better look at this. I kind of like the, what was it, the 2016 one more. This one, I mean, it's very brick built, but the old one had it where like it would narrow down and even had like that clever sticker piece usage. So here, I mean, it's pretty good. I wonder how well you can access that interior. But I know some things slide out of this too, so yeah, not really that impressed. I mean, this showing too is really kind of lame. Okay, the elevator is by far probably the coolest parts, I would think. So it looks like you got space for two, but it's pretty cramped. And I'm assuming this little door slides since you could see kind of that kind of like rail piece on the bottom. I will say the flooring's pretty tiled off, but it's got a couple of studs, so I think that looks really good. Elevator bill looks nice, nothing crazy there. Thing is massive. Oh my gosh. That is huge. But again, like if this was fully spherical, it would be impossible to display. So it's kind of like a falcon, but just standing up, I would think. Maybe I don't know. I'm curious to see the height difference on that. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely put it there. I mean, that table might break, but maybe too much load in the middle, but we'll have to see what people think when they have it. Again, all the minifigs, I they do like this weird wooden building block thing to display them now, so cool. I guess I didn't mention Galen Urso. That is a nice inclusion, and he does have arm printing, so that's probably the only like cool fig. Maybe that droid too and the purple guy, but like I'd say like four figs that are like pretty good, but nothing crazy is not justifiable in getting this set still. That's just me, but of course you get the advisory board too, but again, I don't they didn't even include all of them, so Imperial Shuttle again. So it's pretty thick, so that's cool. I don't know why they really don't show the other side. That's like the one thing I've really been curious to see. Okay, same picture again, nothing going on there. I do like that build. That looks very well done. I'm sure those are all again stickers, but just the snot technique, I that's pretty impressive. I would say this is probably my favorite section. And of course, you kind of got the control. Oh, that's the same controller section, maybe. Or maybe it's a different one. Can't tell. And of course, we got the duel. I feel like that's a little bit of false advertising. We got like the lighting here, but it's not probably going to be in the set, although that would be a nice inclusion. So, yeah, I mean, it's very similar to like the diorama in a sense. And of course, the Palpatine's got no pupils, so that's already pretty lame. But I'm assuming you could put like a minifig here, and on this side, you could drop them like in the movie. So that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't see a thing to drop Palpatine in, but I'm sure there's a thing to do that. Okay, this one's pretty cool. I remember this from the leaks. I like the background with the walls. I think that's pretty well done. I think you do get like a little bit of cracks, so I'm curious to see what that looks like on the other side, but I mean majority of them are there. The table looks nice. Um oh, that door opens. That's cool. Oh, with like a little snot. I like that. I like good door functions, but yeah, I mean you can't even fill up all the chairs, so for $1,000, I think that's pretty lazy. But I mean you get Yularen again, so I'm wondering if that's going to affect the price of the poly bag. Maybe, maybe not, but I think it's a cool addition nonetheless. Of course, the horrible gift with purchase, um, the TIE Fighter. I mean, you thought the 4 Plus one was bad. This is going to be even worse. So not much to say there. It's just pretty lazy. I don't get why they're not showing us all the other rooms. They keep showing us like stuff we've already seen. Like that room. I want to see what that room is. Kind of looks like Obi-Wan's holding a red lightsaber, but it's probably Darth Vader, so don't know what we're doing there. Again, just they're not showing us much. I don't know why. Nothing much. Okay, yeah, better view of stuff. I want to see some play features. I like that. I like that. Table again. Oh, the elevator. It moves. That's huge. Oh, the Dianoga moves with it? That's clever. Okay. Play features are kind of sick. But that's it? They didn't even show me everything. That okay, well, you're gonna have to wait for like the land ambassadors to give you like a full in-depth because Lego's not giving me much here. Um, is that it? Wow. It's like they don't want you to buy this set. I mean, from the minifigs to just everything else, this is definitely not a day one purchase. I mean, people who even have the money, I don't even know if they want it. It is cool, but I feel like it's just way too expensive considering everything else on the Lego market right now. So, I mean, if I got it for free, I wouldn't be complaining, but yeah, that's just unfortunate. They could have done a lot better, but they just took the cheap route. And for something that hits this brand new mark, you feel like they would have went all out. I mean, especially with like the gift with purchase, no exclusive figs. They don't even have arm printing. Considering like the Django Slave 1 ship, I mean, that had 3 dual molded printed armed minifigs. So the value doesn't really make sense, but what are you going to do? Anyways, thanks for watching and take care.